Welcome to the Ferrari stand at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show. In front of me is a very blue Ferrari 488 Spider. I do like a Ferrari in blue, it looks great. Under here is still the familiar 3.9 litre V8 twin turbo, putting out 661 brake horsepower at over 8,000 RPM and a very healthy 560 pounds-foot of torque. Obviously, being the Spider, it weighs 50 kilos more, but it's still got a power-to-weight ratio of 440 brake horsepower per tonne. Perhaps even more impressively, the 0 to 62 mile/hour time is 3 seconds, which is exactly the same as the coupe. 0 to 124 miles an hour is 8.7 seconds, which is a few tenths shy of the coupe, but a whole whopping 1.5 seconds quicker than the Hurricane Spider, which we filmed earlier in the day. Other things, well, the roof, that will go up and down in 14 seconds, which seems very quick, but then you can't do that on the move. You have to stop for safety reasons, Ferrari says. As we've seen in other cars, you've got this glass screen that comes up and down, which I really like, because when the roof is up, it's got this two-piece hard top. So it feels exactly like a coupe, except you can drop that rear screen and then hear the engine slightly more. What else to tell you? Well, the car they're claiming is the most aerodynamic version of the Spider they've ever produced. They've completely redesigned this rear deck, and they're claiming 300 kilos of downforce at 250 kilometers an hour, which is pretty incredible. The top speed, well, that's 203 miles an hour. 2 miles an hour down on the coupe, but crucially, 2 miles an hour up on the Ferrari F50, therefore making it the fastest open-top Ferrari they've ever produced. In here, it's pretty much business as usual, which is to say, very nice indeed. The driving experience that Ferrari is promising is, well, it's pretty extraordinary. They're saying it's got the same torsional rigidity as the coupe, and it's 123% stiffer than the old 458 Spider. To be honest, it needs to be, because that car did have an awful lot of scuffle shake, so it'll be interesting to drive the car and see if they've lived up to that claim. The other thing that's going to be interesting to see is, well, if the lack of a roof can actually inject a bit more emotion into the 488. We weren't totally convinced with the turbocharged engine and the sound, so yeah, perhaps this will end up being the 488 to have. The price for all this, we're thinking just over £200,000. Let us know what you think on Facebook, Twitter, website, box below, all those sort of mediums. And yeah, do you like open-top Ferraris? Do you like the colour blue? Do you like the turbocharged engine? Let us know.